NBA action is coming up. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Conley against Doncic. Conley, the pass to Gobert, and it's in there.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Gobert after Luka Doncic's bucket. Randall finds Edwards. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
LeBron passes to Doncic. LeBron with a screen on Conley. And it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night.
First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Conley. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hachimura. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Doncic passes to Hayes. LeBron with it. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. James sets the screen for Reeves. Over Edwards. Reeves can't hit. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. The 3 for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Reed in at the center position. Connect with it. Defended by Alexander-Walker. And here is DiVincenzo. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Miller throws it down hard.
A big man with a big finish.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. LeBron comes in for Connect. Goodwin's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now here's James. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley, the pass to Randall. And the layup's good off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Now here's Goodwin. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Ron right side. Out to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got 11.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Edwards. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I personally love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at point. That's the Laker 5. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota in the lead. Over in the corner, Edwards. Randall outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley kicks to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Shoots over Doncic. Edwards, no good.
They'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
LeBron kicks to Hachimura. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Doncic feeling it out. For the three. And no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves lead by 6. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 6. Randle dishes to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Lets a floater go, and Doncic gets it to go.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. .107 left in the game. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And Hayes throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Lakers call time here. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Randall. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Rudy, another strong performance for you guys. How good is this team playing right now?
We're playing great, it's all about our defense. When we play defense, when we focus, we communicate, and after we get this stuff on the offensive end.
Rudy, a great win. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.